baseball for you on a Tuesday night from Tropicana Field. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Baltimore Orioles and the Tampa Bay Rays. Jose Ramirez, the American League's batting leader, steps into the box. Coming up next. Zach Plesac, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
In there, and it's 0-1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball.
One sack as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
And he fouls this one off. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And this is run down out there in right center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, I think Adley Rutschman is certainly a guy we are excited to watch play today. He's been a catalyst for this team in the last 10 games and in so many different ways. But looking at the one number I'm looking at, a 450 on-base percentage, when you have that and you have the type of abilities that he has, you're awfully dangerous.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Angelo Cooper, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. The short hit hard, fielded cleanly, throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So now here is Randy Arozarena. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now pitch on the way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's tarrying. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Batting second, the 17th, Manuel.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
Got him.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Batting fourth, the third baseman,
Mike Brasso digging into the plate. Swing and oh my, hit him with the high, gone. And that one had some extra distance.
This is exactly what you want your offense to do, to get your fans involved. Bottom of the first inning, let's get it started early with a home run.
So now to the plate, Jordan Luplow, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Here's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner. Means originally hails from Kansas. He's got plenty of contract security. This is the first year of a new 5-year deal.
Hey, I know multi-year deals can be scary, but this guy is in the prime of his career right now. I expect this to be a win-win for him and the ball club.
The designated hitter.
Bases are empty here with 2 away. And up next is Alex Kirilloff. The as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the speedy catcher, Adley Rutschman.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Margot has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Next to dig in, Jose Ramirez. He got off to a really hot start this year and currently leads the American League in batting average over the first half of the campaign.
Yeah, there's probably a handful of guys that get to enjoy the All-Star break the way he did. He was swinging such a hot bat that first half to find himself in first place in batting average. What a great start to the second half for him.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 23 for him thus far. And the Orioles have cut it to 1. It's now a 3-2 ball game.
I know all home runs count the same, but that one went a little bit farther than most. That's what he does. A power hitter with a challenge fastball is going to go a long way when he's on his game.
That'll bring up Josh Van Meter as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And while he's had some great offensive numbers in the first half, the pace has slowed down a bit recently, hitting in the low 200s over the last 10 games.
Yeah, he struggled the last 10 games, no doubt about it, but the sample size in the first half is too big. It's only going to take one swing for him to get right back on track.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. Bruhan calls for it. 2 gone. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the switch-hitting catcher, Francisco Mejia. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left on. Into the corner and slicing foul. And it's 1-1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. 0-1 the count. High and deep to right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Vidal Brujan. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. First pitch of the AB now. The windup and the 0-1. Got him out of his front foot. It's 0-2. There's a line drive, and he's swinging it as good as anyone, folks. The streak will continue. He's got a base hit.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Luplo is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that means batting next will be the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance, and it's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. 3rd home run for him on the year as they take the lead 4-3.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Into the box, Cedric Mullins, as he rips it on the ground to second. He's got it, and that's the second out. And stepping in, Angelo Cooper. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single. Adley Rutschman digging in now. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1.
1-1.
The 1-1. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park, just like he did back in the second. Sent on the ground out to second. Right to him. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let... Bottom of the 3rd now. And digging in is the outfielder, Randy Arozarena.
No left fielder, Randy.
Now here's the pitch. Looking at his career totals, Arozarena possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. That evens it up 1-1. Popped him up. Mateo is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder.
No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring up the versatile center fielder, Manuel Margot. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Even 1-1 count to Margot. Now the pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Wonder. Franco.
So 2 are gone here in the Tampa Bay third inning. And here comes the 5-tool middle infielder, Wander Franco. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Into center field, line drive, base hit. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as we check the Rays leaderboard, he currently finds himself second in that category. Michael Brasso is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Another 0-2 home. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Van Meter gets under it and makes the catch. So now to the plate, Josh Van Meter flew out in his only at-bat so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Margot is right there, 1 down.
Now back.
Up next, Andrew McCutchen grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped up. Bruhan is under it. 2 gone.
The batter.
So stepping in is Christian Arroyo. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap. Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Hit weakly back to the mound. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first. And that'll put an end to the inning. And now, Jordan Luplow. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider. Just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
1-1. 1-1. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. That brings up Alex Kirilloff. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Around first, digging for 2. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it into third with a 1-out triple. So with the runner safely at third with 1 away, there you get a look at the team leaders in 3 base hits. And we find that these guys are currently 4th best in that category in the junior circuit. Francisco Mejia is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Fouled away. Both teams with 6 hits so far. breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Francisco Mejia becomes out number 2 this inning. Set, here it comes. G-Man Chorn is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Behind 0-2 now. Well, right back at him, and it hit him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first. And that Rays strand just the one. Score holds at 4-3. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jorge Mateo. This one's flared off to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
To the plate now, Michael Taylor. And he fouls this one off. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-1 home. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Margot's under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Striding in is Cedric Mullins. He grounded out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And he's safe.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate, Angelo Cooper, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores. So 2 are gone now in the Baltimore 5th. And next up, the switch-hitting former #1 overall pick, Adley Rutschman. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Line toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Yeah, batting averages are much better 1-0 in a count than they are when the count is even. They opted to go with a pitch out to lead off the at-bat, and it obviously cost them. No real damage done yet, but now they've even got a tougher situation to deal with.
Jose Ramirez stands in as he looks at a called strike. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Leading off the inning, it'll be Vidal Brujan. And they could use a spark from him here. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Two balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller. 1 out, runner at first, and that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot. As a look, now the pitch. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Hit hard up the middle, and there's his first base hit in this one.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
Wander Franco comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Michael Brasso, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He's set. The 0-1. Swing and a line drive.
But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with it.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Nick Sandlin takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 52.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Josh Van Meter. High in the air out to center field. Margot is there, and he has it for the first out.